Welcome to the Codex Collective.
Everybody, what's
Hi,
up,
guys.
guys?
Hi guys. Hey gang.
It's
Hi.
it's been
Hi.
a while, actually.
I know.
It's been a long
It's
time.
been a long while.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you guys?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
So we just experienced a Lebaran break, and FYI for
Yes.
you
Yeah.
guys.
That's true. That's
It
true.
was a long break.
Yeah, it was really
We might
nice.
be a little rusty, but hey, let's just go forward with this, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just reading the Bible.
Well, yeah.
Shouldn't require like a PhD
True.
or something.
Yeah, okay.
You know.
Checkmate, I guess.
But yeah, how are you, Phil?
Yeah.
Pretty good. I gotta confess, during the Lebaran break, I literally forgot to read the Bible on the break. That is my bad.
It's alright.
The break itself was amazing. I
Nice.
think, thank God for great weather when I was. So I went to New Zealand, and bro, New
Nice.
Zealand was amazing. South Island, bro. Me and my wife, we did so many things. We did paragliding, kayaking, hiking.
Nice.
God bless New Zealand.
Yep.
Yeah. Sounds really fun, bro.
Yeah, man. How about you, Dex?
Me? Well, during the break, I just stayed in town. Well, I went like a little bit out of town, just with the extended family. We
Nice.
did a little staycation. You know.
Okay.
Obviously, food was involved. Lots of
Yeah.
food was involved.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
Yeah. Obviously, when it comes to like
Yeah.
my family, it's always about food. So yeah.
Mm.
And I've been trying to like make new hobbies as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Such as?
so last week I tried airsofting.
No way, you didn't ask me?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. this
I'll
guy.
bring you next time.
You tried an airsoft
This
team?
guy.
You tried like a tryout?
No, well, not actually trying out to be in the team, but we just like played. One of my friends invited me,
Got you.
and dude, it was so fun. Like,
I see how it is.
dude.
I see how it is.
Next time, Joe. Next
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
It
Please
was
do,
pretty
please
fun getting to learn. Well, I did airsofting like probably a decade ago with my dad.
Wow.
And yeah, it's just a good comeback.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was really fun. Got to learn on how to operate, how to
Nice.
tactical missions. and everything.
CQB or is it like a
No, it's a
Okay.
death match.
outside? Like,
Oh,
is it indoor or outdoor?
it's indoors. Yeah,
Okay.
it was indoors. One of
Yeah.
the.
I'm jealous, dude.
Bro.
I'm jealous.
I think you have like gear or some stuff.
No,
Ooh.
I don't. I don't. I'm just a nerd for like military
Okay.
stuff. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the place I went to actually rented out, or actually owns,
Oh.
one of the entire floors in this building, and we got to literally just walk around it for the first time. You know, like it's huge, man.
Oh,
Now, do
yeah.
you have to bring your own gear or is it?
No, you could actually rent from them.
Okay, cool.
I don't have any gear, so I rented out. And yeah, it was.
How much was it for the whole experience?
Yeah.
Well, I got a discount because
Okay.
I sort of played with the owners.
Nice.
So it was-
Ordal, yeah? Yeah.
Hey.
I mean,
Yeah.
when in Rome.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I think it was just 100K.
No.
Yeah.
Dude,
Bro.
that's so good. We
That
could-
is
dude.
such a steal.
Bring your what do you call it? Small group people and
Oh,
Oh
dude.
yeah, that would be so fun.
Yeah. So, well, I got the boss discount. So,
that's so nice.
thank you.
Thank you, boss.
Thank you, boss. I got shot. So, as you can see here.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Where was
What up
it
experience?
again? Is it in
It's-
Tangerang?
No, it's in near Mangga Dua.
Oh okay.
Oh wow. Cool.
Excited.
Alright.
You should bring us there sometime.
Yeah, dude.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'll try to invite you guys next time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, just exploring new hobbies. I think I'm gonna play golf this following week. I did play golf, but just
Mhm.
trying out different
Expensive
stuff.
hobbies. Whoa.
Yeah.
Well,
Fancy.
Fancy.
modal juga.
He knows the boss, so it's cheap.
Yeah. So it was a fun break, even like after the break. So yeah.
Awesome, dude.
Cool. Cool.
What about you, Joe? What have you been up to?
Nothing.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
I did what did I do? A lot of stuff, but mostly just chilling at home.
Mhm.
Like during the break, I spent time with the family, supporting like one of my aunt in Bandung. Yeah, so Yeah, it's a lot of doing nothing basically. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoy the much needed 10 hour sleep per night.
Ooh, lucky you.
So nice. I feel refreshed now. So
Well, I
Very
wouldn't
good.
consider that doing nothing. Like spending time with your family, that's a lot of something.
well, that's true. But like going to New Zealand and then playing airsoft and
Well,
we're just like
comparison
staying at
I can
robs
home.
see
you
why
of
he was
joy,
like, jealous
bro.
and you upset you didn't invite him.
Yeah, because like all we do at home is like because we have no pembantu right during Lebaran. So all I do is cook, bro.
I mean,
It's
I
like-
see that as joy, something I enjoy doing.
It is, but if you have to cook like 3 times a day, that's kind of
Well, that's true. That can be a little taxing.
yeah. So
Were you guys able to like read your Bibles?
yeah.
Yeah, with my family.
I tried.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just me.
I
No,
mean,
well,
I
okay.
mean,
To be fair, I did skip out on a couple of days. It's not
couple
like
of
every
days.
Yeah,
single
yeah,
day.
yeah.
No. Yeah.
Oh.
So
yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
I'm no perfect man.
That's true. Yeah.
So
It takes a lot of effort to like remember to read the Bible if you have like stuff going on.
Yeah.
But yeah. So today we're reading Genesis 11.
what is it about, Joe?
Oh, it's about a lot of stuff, Dex. It's funny that you ask. First, we'll start talking about the Tower of Babel, and then from Shem to Abram, I guess lineage and stuff, and then Abram's family. So
What interesting stuff.
we are in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen.
Right on.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure everyone has already heard the story of the Tower of Babel.
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 Oh.
Oh, yeah. Let us know in the comments like what the actual pronunciation is. But we're about to dissect it. Have you ever done it before?
The tower?
No, dissecting this story.
No. No.
Wait. Hold on. Have you ever tried to build the Tower of Babel? Well, you were there, right?
I
So-
mean, as I remembered it,
No, okay.
the tower.
Anyways, Joe, you want to read for us?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Genesis 11, the Tower of Babel. Babel? Now the whole world had one language and a common speech. As people moved eastward, they found a plain in Shinar, and settled there. They said to each other, "Come, let's make bricks and bake them thoroughly." They used bricks instead of stone and tar instead of mortar. They said, "Come, let us build ourselves a city with a tower that reach to the heavens, so that we may make a name for ourselves. Otherwise, we will be scattered over the face of the whole earth." But the Lord came down to see the city and the tower the people were building. The Lord says, "If as one people speaking the same language they have begun to do this, then nothing they plan to do will be impossible for them. Come, let us go down and confuse their language so they will not understand each other." So the Lord scattered them from there over all the earth, and they stopped building the city. That is why it's called Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of the whole world. From there the Lord scattered them over the face of the whole earth. From Shem to Abram. This is the account of Shem's family line. 2 years after the flood, when Shem was 100 years old, he became the father of Arphaxad. And after he became the father of Arphaxad, Shem lived 500 years and had other sons and daughters. When Arphaxad had lived 35 years, he became the father of Shelah. And after he became the father of Shelah, Arphaxad lived 403 years and had other sons and daughters. When Shelah lived 30 years, he became the father of Eber. And after he became the father of Eber, Shelah lived 430 years and had other sons and daughters. When Eber had lived 34 years, he became the father of Peleg. And after he became the father of Peleg, Eber lived 430 years and had other sons and daughters. When Peleg had lived 30 years, he became the father of Reu. And after he became the father of Reu, Peleg lived 209 years and had other sons and daughters. When Reu lived 32 years, he became the father of Serug. And after he became the father of Serug, Reu lived 207 years and had other sons and daughter. When Serug had lived 30 years, he became the father of Nahor. And after he became the father of Nahor, Serug lived 200 years and had other sons and daughters. When Nahor had lived 29 years, he became the father of Terah. And after he became the father of Terah, Nahor lived 119 years and had other sons and daughters. After Terah had lived 70 years, he became the father of Abram, Nahor, and Haran, Abram's family. This is the account of Terah's family line. Terah became the father of Abram, Nahor, and Haran. And Haran became the father of Lot. While his father Terah was still alive, Haran died in Ur of the Chaldeans, and in the land of his birth. Abram and Nahor both married. The name of Abram's wife was Sarai, and the name of Nahor's wife was Milcah. She was the daughter of Haran, the father of both Milcah and Ishkah. Now Sarai was childless because she was not able to conceive. Terah took his son Abram, his grandson Lot, son of Haran, and his daughter-in-law Sarai, the wife of his son Abram, and together they set out from Ur of the Chaldeans to go to Canaan. But when they came to Haran, they settled there. Terah lived 205 years, and he died in Haran.
Wow, that's a lot of names.
Thank you for reading.
Thank you
My
so much.
jaw hurts.
Need some chapstick?
Yeah, dude.
All right. So,
Thoughts?
Dude.
why do you think God tried to confuse people?
That's a very good question. I think for me, it's because like when the people of Babel try to do something they come together to do something, their motivation is not right. Because it says here like, come, let us build ourselves a city with a tower that reach the heavens so that we may make a name for ourselves. It's like, it's for us.
So it's more of making a name for themselves instead
Yeah.
of glorifying God.
And like it's really interesting that they said that, come, let us build ourselves a city with a tower that reach to the heavens. It's like, how do you reach the heavens? You know, it's I feel like it's the same sin as Adam and Eve, where they are fooled by the snake, because the snake said to them like, if you eat this fruit, you'll become the same like God. I think it's the same motivation where they think that they could be the same as God just by creating a tower.
Yeah. I mean, so I think if you look at the whole sentence, they said, come, let us build ourselves a city with a tower that reaches to the heavens, so that we may make a name for ourselves and not be scattered over the face of the whole earth. So, in other words, yeah, they're trying to make a name for ourselves, but on
Right.
top of that, they're trying to unite everybody.
Right.
And the part about reaches to the heavens, is it for the sake of trying to reach God? Or it could be just pure because they're trying to make a name for themselves, yeah. The height of the tower.
I think they're trying to reach like godhood rather than like
Trying to
reaching
reach
God.
and communicate to God.
Like trying to be equal to God.
Right.
Yeah.
Instead of making the tower so tall that they think that they might be able to see God or talk to God.
Right. Or
But
like
instead
worship
they're-
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead, they're trying to be God and
Yeah.
like attract attention.
Yeah. Basically.
So, in other words, they're trying to make themselves God.
Godlike.
Yeah,
Godlike.
godlike.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So their ambitions were egotistical
Yeah.
and very, very proud,
Yeah.
Yeah.
filled with pride.
Well,
Yeah.
now put that to today's context.
Mm.
Like,
Mm.
I think a lot of people would probably say, "What is so wrong with that?"
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to make goals. I'm trying to make a name for myself so that I can get money and take care for my family, perhaps.
Right.
You
Right.
know. So what is so wrong about this whole concept of trying to make a name for ourselves? Because almost in every aspect, in an office setting or even in like in the career path and
Yeah.
entrepreneurship, you're always trying to make a name for yourself, or
Yeah.
trying to the more people know your name, the more opportunities that you might have, right?
Mhm.
Right. Right. I mean, for me, I think Dexter can relate to this. Hear me out. Calm
Okay.
down.
Okay.
Hear me
Okay.
out.
I will.
So like I used to play in the worship team, right? Dexter is still in the worship team.
Mm-hmm.
And like when we're on stage, we're playing the best that we can. It's not for us, right? So I think in a way that in our office space and in our daily life, it's okay to strive for greatness.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's for the glory of the Lord. It's not for our glory, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's the final product of our hard work is going to be different if we put ourselves first and if we involve God and like glorify Him through our works, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to be the devil's advocate.
Yeah,
here,
of
right?
course, of
Yeah.
course.
So what is what is the worst case scenario if you actually do something for the name of yourself? Like, because I believe that there are so many people out there
Right, right.
who, like they put the burden on their shoulder and the responsibility on their shoulder and never ask God for help,
Right.
for example. And
Yeah.
they've always believed that whatever is in front of me is the work that I put into it.
Mm.
My finances, my career, the popularity that I am in the social circle that I am, that's all because of me,
Yeah. Yep.
And is that so bad? And like that's the end point. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what is it so bad? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
No.
No,
Go on. Go
okay.
on.
I feel like it's when that happens. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but like I'm putting myself in like that kind of situation. And like the result that I get is like I look down towards other people. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
the love that God put in my heart is gone because the way I see people that are lesser than me. For example, if I have like I have a Bentley, and I see people like in a motorcycle, like trying to go to work, like they don't work as hard as me, you know.
Mm.
Maybe that's true, but that doesn't mean that we could belittle other people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like it takes the grace. I don't know if it's grace. It takes the love towards others because we're called to like love others, like love the Lord, right? Like what's the verse like?
Love the Lord your God, but also love your neighbors as yourselves. Is that
Yeah.
one?
And I think there's like one more verse that says like if you do something good for other people that have less than you're doing it for God. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like if we don't if we see other people as a lesser being, we don't really care whatever happens to them, you know. It's like if we know that they are in a bind or like they need a new job or maybe they need a financial support or something, it's in my head I go like, then work harder, you know.
Mm.
Look at me. I work hard.
Mm.
And look how much money I have, you know.
It sort of molds you into a character where
Yeah.
Like,
I see.
because I can do it, so everybody can do it too.
Yeah. Therefore, I don't need to help them because they should. They should.
Pick up their own slack.
Yeah. You know.
I see. Wow. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, I think that's really. I didn't thought about that, and that's putting things into perspective about how that mindset can actually mold you into something that might not be too pleasing for others, perhaps. You know, because everybody has their own path, and whenever they're gonna, like sprout into succession, or like it might not be the same timeline as you.
Yeah.
So. And having people who are always looking down on you and expecting you to be on the same level as they are might be a little bit uncomfortable.
Right.
Yeah.
And their journey might be different, right? Like if so yeah. I don't know where I'm going with that, but yeah, their journey is like still going with the Lord, or with whoever they choose, but like. Yeah.
How about you, Dex? What do you think about this whole like confusion? God, was not happy about this whole thing. Why do you think God is so against us making a name for ourselves?
Yeah. First of all, there's nothing wrong with working hard and, let's say, like gaining a lot of money, a lot of fame. There's literally nothing wrong with that. That's what I believe. But what I believe is wrong is that if it defeats the purpose of what God wants you to do in your life, and it also replaces God, that's when it needs to be halted. So
can you expand on that?
Yeah. So in a sense where I'll just give you guys a scenario, Joseph. Let's say
this guy, man.
Hey,
I know where you sleep, dude.
Damn. Whoa. Keep the lights on, brother.
Yeah, I'm not getting any sleep tonight. Anyways, let's say if God has blessed me with much riches, success in the worldly view, and I still have like a mindset of I want to make a name for myself, and this is because of me. This happened because of me. Like, it's basically putting myself up in God's chair or God's seat, because I believe that God allows things to happen to us to mold us into something that is much more glorifying to Him. And if I take that out and put myself in that chair, I'm like, oh, this is me. This is all me. It's egotistical,
right?
Like I'm replacing God while basically making a name for myself. So in a sense, the end point is pretty much similar to what you said. Like it's just me. Like I don't need to take care of anything. I don't need to be generous. The love inside of my heart gets thrown away. And I am basically my own God. Like I would do anything that I seem right. So what I think, what I got from these verses is that I just don't want to replace God,
Yeah.
That's basically what I think.
Okay. Thank you for that explanation. I just want to like put ourselves in perhaps like people who really perhaps like an atheist,
Okay.
like they don't really believe in a higher being perhaps, and they do believe that such thing as God doesn't exist. So they really believe that what I pour into my life that's what I will get, right? In your context, that you don't want to replace God, but for some people, like God doesn't even exist. So why even replace anything that's not even there?
Yeah.
You're on your own. You just got to live your life and work hard, and like perhaps good things will happen to you if you do good, right? So going back again to the question, like, what is it so bad for these people to really work hard in their life and not rely on anybody else? I think what I'm trying to say is that what if you fully put your trust and your faith in yourself, are you ever gonna get tired of that? Like, apa kayak capek nggak sih, man? Kayak every day in day out, every problem you have to solve it on your own or solve it with other people, but at the end of the day, like, you are the one calling the shots in your life. Will you ever get tired of that? Secondly, how do you know that whatever decision you make is the right decision? There are going to be risks in your life. Decisions A, decision B might have different risk. And how would you know that that is the right decision that you make in your life, right? As a non-believer, I would imagine that they would have to calculate the risk and be very technical in what they choose, which is completely fine. And I also believe that that's a good etiquette to have.
Yeah.
You know, but look at where the world is at right now.
Yeah.
People might say that, oh, the world is broken because of religion.
I see.
And different people have different religions, and that's what is destroying the world. What if nobody has a religion and we just believe in our own understanding? Now, mind you, that in a few vlogs before we said that everybody has different understandings of what is right and what is wrong, right?
Right.
The world has a standard.
Right.
Killing is bad, lying is bad. I mean, that's already basic. But when it comes to the small things like white lies and, like lying for the sake of protecting other people, those are some great areas where perhaps other people have different perspectives on those things, and that might snowball to something bigger. Whatever action you do is affecting people, carbon's footprint, like there's a ripple effect. So believing in yourself causes a ripple effect, and if there's a bunch of people who believe in themselves in their own perspective, those ripple effects will clash, right?
Right.
So what I'm saying is, like, you don't know this other person's work, right? And you don't know, and they don't know your work. And your understandings might be different from their understanding, and there might be fights that occur from those things. But you're both trying to do good here because you think you're doing good, and they think you're doing good.
Right.
Now, so I said that previously on the first thing that I said about this mindset is that, aren't you tired about relying on yourself? But secondly, do you know with this mindset the cause and effect that you're applying to other people around you?
I see.
Right?
Right.
So I think and I believe that with us, when we work, we try to glorify God in everything that we do.
Yeah.
Because in the end of the day, this book is the standard of living. That is our perspective.
Yeah.
All the answers are in this book. You might say the same thing for other religions, but we believe that there's only one God and there's only one way, which is through Him. Him who has sacrificed for us, the true love story, the greatest love story ever written is in this book. And I think that is a good way in, like living our life through that love. And that's why we all try to glorify Him in everything we do, because His foundation is of love,
Yeah.
And I believe if this world is filled with believers, they would probably still have the cause and effect of that ripple, because everybody's trying to do their own way, the best that they can with good intentions, but they will still clash, because we're just humans. We don't have the knowledge of God, and we are not God. And if everybody was a believer, they would probably understand that. And so when there's a clash happening, they would probably say, I'm sorry, and you know what, like, I will try to do better and understand your perspective. But if you're so adamant that your way is the right way and that you work your ass off to be in this place because you did it through your way, then there might be conflict, because you thought your way was right and this other guy's way is not right. But then again, vice versa. This guy thinks, bro, what the heck are you doing? Because I did it my way, and I got myself here, and I did a good job. So what are you even talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a very, I think it's a very complex thing, you know, but I try to explain it the best that I can.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why God came down to earth to actually confuse everybody, because it's for their own good.
Right.
And
Because they don't really know like what is good for them. Is that what you're saying? That's why God have to intervene.
yeah, and I mean that's one way of seeing it, but also because again they're trying to make a name for themselves, like going back to that point of like, this is for me and I did it my way.
Yeah.
And imagine if that really did happen in this time. I think the storyline of our world would be so different. Imagine everybody still speaking the same language, but they're all proud of the things that they did, which, to be honest, we're still living in that world.
Yeah.
Even in cities, like people are prideful of what they've achieved, and perhaps didn't see the aspect of God's hand in their work. They probably believe that I did this, so people should respect me.
Yeah.
To a certain degree, yes, like you work, and you there's always the hustle. Like we're hustling to work. We're always hustling to make money so that we can live, or to provide the food on the table.
Yeah.
But like if it's not with God, then I would probably not be able to face sometimes the lows in my life.
Yeah.
And the clashes that I have with some people in my workplace, perhaps I wouldn't let it go, because like I thought I was doing a good job, and I don't know what you were thinking, but
Right,
because
right.
I know that God's hand is in whatever I do, I lift it up to Him, to just let go and say, you know what, dude, I'm sorry, I didn't see your. I would tell my colleague and say, like, I didn't see your perspective, and maybe let's try to work together to find something that's good for both of us.
Yeah.
I think going back to what you said about character, because that mindset can actually mold a character in a certain way, but relying on God molds you to a character where, like, I try my best, Lord, but you got my back, and you know the way, and your timing is impeccable. So I'm just gonna trust you, and I'll do my best in everything that I do here on my end. So it's not saying that you should just let go and be like, "Kasera, sera," like whatever be will be. Like you're still in the front lines trying to do your best to provide and put food on the table for your family. It's still your job, it's still your responsibility, but the difference is that you're doing it through His principles and through His understanding, through His love and grace. You're trying to be Christ-like in that sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, what do you guys think? You think that is a good explanation of why, like God didn't want the people in Babel to, like be full of themselves and think that this is all because of their work? You think that's a fair assessment of why God did what He did?
Yeah, I think that it makes a lot of sense. It absolutely makes a lot of sense. And like having God being the center of our life, I feel like that's the whole purpose that we're here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think we established it in few podcasts ago that we are created for something, and we're not supposed to be robots.
Mm-hmm.
We're supposed to have a living relationship with God, and I think what you said is right on the money.
Mm.
Yeah, and I guess just to add to that, like, God isn't someone who does not love, right? I'm pretty sure He gives like a little bit of feeling or a sign that reminds anyone basically of God, like a longing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's also for their own good, Because I guess, as you said, like a few episodes ago, like we also talked about harsh love, like hard love, and I think this
That's
that
one of
was
them.
what God was doing with the people that were building this tower. You know, it's for their own good. It's to not harm themselves further, because I mean, God is like,
The Alpha and the Omega.
yeah,
Past,
he's
present, and
omniscience.
future. Yeah.
He's omnipotent, omniscience, omnipresent. Like he knows, and he can comprehend much more than what we can as
Yeah.
humans
Yeah.
with our tiny, puny little brains.
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well said, Phil.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Thank God. I hope that really translate from what God really wants, because like I'm also, as I speak, I'm trying not to rely on myself too much, but again, like everything that we do, we always try to glorify God, and everything that we speak, we try to be his voice, so I hope whatever I said resonates with our Father, and I hope I was right.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, and then I think the rest of the verses here is setting up for a showdown with Abraham and his brother
Yeah.
Lot.
Wait,
Abraham.
Lot is his
What is his son?
nephew?
Or was it son?
Nephew.
Nephew.
Yeah. You're right. I
Nephew.
think it's nephew.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, his nephew. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I find it really interesting that they have to. It's like the Bible is giving us the evidence of like how from Noah's time all the way to Abram's time. It's said here, right? Like, yeah, from Shem's family line. So like, Abram come from Shem, son of Noah, all the way like for thousands of years, because like these people live like what 400.
100, 400.
Yeah, 430,
209,
207, 200, 119. I'm like,
Damn,
thousands of years.
bro. I wonder if they feel like, yo, when am I gonna die? like people nowadays, I mean, like 100, you're already like, like you're I'm
You're
sorry,
old.
but like you're
Right.
old, bro. And
Yeah.
and
Right.
and I do see some people be like, man, when am I gonna go to heaven?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I mean, like
400 years.
we're 30s, in our 30s,
Yeah.
and like we feel old.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I feel old.
Yeah. yeah. I feel old too, bro. You're not alone. Yeah.
I wonder if they're like still fit in their 80s.
Dude,
You
I
know,
don't
Because
know.
like maybe there's no pollutions.
Right.
Like
No junk food, no
junk
McDonald's,
food, yeah.
Burger
Like,
King.
they would literally-
Oh my gosh.
hunt to kill.
Yeah.
So whatever they provide on the dinner table is because of their hard work. So they're more
Yeah.
athletic. Interesting idea.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What do you guys think about Abram's family line?
I think it's a shame that well, if I was Abram, I would be sad that Sarai was barren, right? Like
Yeah.
yeah, she was
couldn't-
barren.
She couldn't have
Yeah.
children. So I think for a guy who's lived his life for how many years? Like he old, right?
I don't think it's
It's not
mentioned
specified here yet, but
Not yet, no.
Maybe in like the next chapters.
yeah.
maybe.
Stay
But-
tuned.
But referencing other people's age and like being barren for so long with no
Yeah.
child is
Yeah.
kind of sad,
Yeah, it is.
That really puts your faith to the test. You know?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
seeing other people
That's
having their own children and happy
Mhm.
family while
Yeah.
you're just like staying there. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
huh, I want that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, dude.
So yeah. So how would you apply today's teaching to your life, guys?
For me, I think it's your motivation matters, and like it's always a good reminder to involve God in what you do, and give him praise in everything that you do.
Yep, absolutely. It's a mindset, you know,
Yes,
because
sir.
Yeah,
uh,
absolutely.
I go in every day to work with insecurities, you know, like with fear of, you know, especially in today's economic climate, with the
Mm.
war and everything,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
the layoffs that's happening, you know, like,
Really?
I mean, there are some layoffs right
Oh,
now.
wow.
A few of my friends are getting laid off.
Well, companies
no.
are losing money because of how expensive things are.
Yeah.
They need to
I
like
see.
downsize.
And on top of that, we have AI. And I know in America
That's
that's
true.
a lot of cuts because now jobs are literally being replaced with AI. So,
Mhm.
Wow.
you know, I think there's a lot of fear and insecurities in the world today. And if you keep on relying on yourself, you might get disappointed in yourself.
Yeah.
You know, telling yourself that you're not enough and that, you know, you could have been better and la la la. Dude, like, that's literally the devil speaking into you, you know, because God made you in his own image.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're always enough for him.
Yeah.
He loves you, and in his eyes, you're enough. And kudos to you who always been relying on yourself and making it this far.
Yeah.
And wherever you are right now, man, like, respect, you know. But if you're ever tired and you're ever feeling like, why is the world treating you unfairly,
Yeah.
then, you know, there's a guy who's looking over you and wants you to be embraced with love
Yeah.
and success, you know, because God has a plan for everybody.
Yeah.
So just know that. And if, you know, if you're interested in hearing more about God's love, please subscribe. You know, put the bell icon
Look at
there.
that. So smooth, bro.
Smooth criminal.
Man, I did
Oh,
not see that
man.
coming. Wow.
Well, so you're the professional now. Right?
Man, New Zealand did some stuff, bro.
It's the honey.
Those bees, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, I got sting in New Zealand.
Oh
and-
no,
Yeah.
man.
So yeah.
But yeah, that was awesome. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, God.
Kudos, buddy. Yeah, but
Alright.
what this reminds me of is to keep on track of my
Mhm.
motivation, like intrinsically, you know,
Yeah.
like what is it that I am doing? What is it? Who is it that I'm doing it for? You know,
Yeah.
I already believe that I'm doing this for the glory of God. Like no matter what it is, like my work, my doing things with my family, or doing things maybe with just me focused, like lasered to the computer. You know, even editing this podcast, like
Yeah.
it's just a great. I'm grateful for. What?
Yep.
Okay.
You're right.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the reminder that everything has to be for God. And as I said earlier in my explanation, I don't want to replace I don't want to replace God with myself, you know, because I have been tempted, and sometimes I still am, you know, like
Really?
my motivation is just to make myself successful in the worldly values, make more money, be recognized, you know, like full of ambitions
Yeah.
and all that, you know. But again, that's not wrong. But I feel if no, I know that if you involve God in all of that, things will turn out so much better, much better than
Yeah.
you would imagine. You
Yep.
know, so
Yeah.
I'm just gripping and holding on tight to that motivation.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's good.
I think a good metaphor is like a frog who's in a deep well, right? He's in a deep well, and his whole world revolves around that well, that dark well. But what's on top of that well is so much. You got skies, you got grass, you got ponds for this frog to play in, and that's what God wants you to have. So, you know, like when there's like this bucket that goes down, and there's this guy who's trying to save you from that well, but you're so scared because you're all of your life you've been inside that well, you know,
Yeah.
and you've been relying on yourself and on that perspective that you believe that this is already good. This is what I'm made for. This is where I belong. But like God has so much planned out for you. You know,
Right.
there's so much a higher calling, a bigger purpose for you in this world but it depends on you, you know. Do you want to see it? Do you want to take his hand and be like, you know what, I'm going to go up that well. I'm going to look into the world and have an adventure, you know, with God.
Yeah. Take a leap of faith.
Yeah, take that lead of faith. So, yeah, to what Dexter said. You're not. Don't try to be God, because God's work is tiring, man. Like, I cannot imagine creating this whole world to what it is today.
Oh yeah.
Living this many years, looking at disappointments of His creations. I mean, God has feelings, and we all know that He's perfect, but He has emotions. He loves. And we studied in previous episodes that He can get disappointed, angry. So it is. His mind is way more than we can comprehend.
Yeah.
So take that leap and believe in Him, and don't rely on your own understanding too much. It's tiring, believe me, because I think I've been there, relying on myself, relying on my own understanding, and it didn't get me anywhere. It could be temporary, but at the end of the day, there might be somewhere down the line where you're not satisfied.
Yeah.
So yeah,
dude.
All right.
Okay.
Anything else, boys?
Nah, we good.
We Gucci.
You good?
And on that note,
thank you for joining us, guys. We'll see you next week. Please
See you next week.
comment, subscribe, the bell. Yeah. And yeah. Oh yeah, the thumbs up.
There we go.
Thank
There we
you.
go.
All right.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed today's discussion. Thank you for reading and studying with us.
Yep.
Yep.
And we'll see you on the next episode about Genesis 12.
12.
So if you want to do a read on first, then please do that.
Please do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Alrighty.
Peace out.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.